Good evening. Do come in. Please, make yourself comfortable. The rain, I find, has begun its gentle descent once more, painting the world outside in hushed tones, whilst here the hearth offers its customary comforting glow. It is a quiet evening indeed, and I am pleased you could join me in my study. As the years accumulate like the pages of a well-loved book, we often find ourselves contemplating the various chapters of our lives, the people who have graced them, and the nature of our attachments. Today, I wish to share some thoughts on a particular aspect of human connection, one which, I believe, holds profound wisdom, especially for those of us navigating the later passages of life: the beauty, the peace, and indeed, the quiet strength found within a small circle. This notion, though seemingly simple, resonates deeply with the enduring principles of Stoic philosophy. Many of us, throughout our earlier decades, might have felt an unspoken societal pressure to cultivate a vast network of acquaintances, to be widely known, to maintain a bustling social calendar. Yet, as we mature, the allure of such breadth often recedes, giving way to a more discerning appreciation for depth. This shift, I posit, is not merely a consequence of slowing down, but rather a conscious, perhaps even unconscious, adoption of Stoic wisdom. Let us consider, firstly, the sphere of our control and the cultivation of true allies. The Stoics, as you may recall, laid great emphasis upon distinguishing between what lies within our power and what does not. We control our judgments, our intentions, our reactions. We do not control the opinions of others, the whims of the crowd, or the vast, often turbulent sea of public favour. To expend our precious energy chasing wide acceptance, or to feel the sting of neglect from a myriad of casual acquaintances, is to cast our peace of mind upon tempestuous waters. Instead, focusing our attention, our affection, and our precious time upon a select few, a small circle of trusted companions, aligns perfectly with this core tenet. These are the relationships over which we do have considerable influence. We can choose them with care, nurture them with sincerity, and interact within them with integrity and virtue. True friends, as Seneca observed, are those with whom we can share our very thoughts, as if they were present. They are not merely companions for merriment, but fellow travellers on the path of virtue, offering honest counsel, unwavering support, and a mirror for our own character. This selective approach liberates us from the exhausting pursuit of external validation, anchoring our social experience firmly within our own reasoned choice and virtuous conduct. Secondly, a small circle allows for depth over breadth, the profound cultivation of virtue. In the clamour of extensive social interactions, genuine connection can often become diluted. Our conversations might remain superficial, our engagements fleeting, and our true selves largely unrevealed. However, within a smaller, more intimate sphere, there is ample room for authenticity to flourish. Here, we can engage in the sorts of deep, meaningful dialogues that truly nourish the soul. This environment fosters virtues essential for human flourishing: patience, because we truly listen; empathy, because we genuinely understand another's plight; honesty, because trust is paramount; and loyalty, because these bonds are deemed invaluable. Such relationships become laboratories for self-improvement, where we are both supported in our struggles and challenged to grow. Epictetus taught that we should associate only with those who are likely to improve us. A smaller, carefully curated circle makes this principle eminently practical. We are not merely existing alongside others, we are actively co-creating a space for mutual upliftment, a shared pursuit of eudaimonia, or flourishing. The energy we might otherwise disperse across many superficial connections is instead concentrated, deepening the richness of a few, and thereby enhancing our own character and the quality of our lives. Finally, let us consider serenity through selectivity, the art of guarding our peace. As we age, the desire for inner tranquility often grows stronger, becoming a highly prized possession. A vast social network, whilst perhaps stimulating in youth, can, in later years, become a source of unwelcome complexity, obligation, and emotional turbulence. It often brings with it the drama of others, the demands of maintaining appearances, and the potential for gossip or misunderstanding. The Stoic seeks ataraxia, freedom from disturbance. By consciously choosing a smaller circle, we significantly reduce our exposure to these external perturbations. We cultivate an inner sanctum, protected by the intentional boundaries we set. This isn't about isolation. Rather, it is about discerning selection. It allows us to preserve our valuable energy, dedicating it to those connections that genuinely enrich us rather than drain us. The peace derived from such selectivity is profound. It is the peace of knowing one's true companions, of cherishing genuine connection, and of finding contentment not in the quantity of one's relationships, but in their quality, their honesty, and their shared purpose. In this quiet strength we find not only solace, but also a robust defense against the vicissitudes of the external world, securing a more profound and enduring sense of well-being. So, in these reflective years, let us not lament a shrinking social sphere, but rather celebrate it as a conscious embrace of Stoic wisdom. Let us value the depth, the honesty, and the shared journey offered by our chosen few, for it is within this intimate circle that true strength, lasting peace, and genuine human flourishing are most authentically found. Now, I invite you to remain here for a while. Close your eyes if you wish. Listen to the rain against the window pane, the gentle crackle of the fire. Breathe deeply, slowly. Let these thoughts settle in your heart, like the embers of a fading fire, warm and sustaining. The silence is yours.